Good afternoon, friends, and welcome back to the channel. Hey, I was walking around the trade show today, and this home by Timber Creek definitely jumped out, and it grabbed my attention, and I had to shoot a quick video of this to showcase it. Folks, we are at the 2025 Biloxi, Mississippi Manufactured Home Show. We are standing outside of the Lakewood model by Timber Creek Housing. And this 3-bed, 2-bath is coming in just under 2,000 square feet. And it is a winner from start to finish. What we're gonna do here, folks, we're gonna take a quick tour on the outside. We're gonna jump in the inside and finish up with a few numbers to see if this home is right for you or somebody that you know. Now, if you're new to the channel, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. We greatly appreciate it. But please, don't be like the 91% of folks who watch our videos and don't subscribe. Do us a huge favor and hit that subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner. It doesn't cost you a dime, and by doing that, you will be up to speed with everything that we're doing at the Mobile Home Dealer YouTube community. So thank you so much for coming on the journey to help us grow our community. And if you're ready, I'm ready, and welcome to the virtual tour of the Lakewood model by Timber Creek Housing here at the 2025 Biloxi, Mississippi Manufactured Home Show. Now, one of the things that I wanted to focus here on this home is going to be the exterior and especially the entrance. Okay, a couple of things I want to highlight here that they did go with kind of the barn style accent here on the top. Now, that's going to be a very trendy thing in the manufactured home space right now. A lot of people are doing that. You know, if you're a fan of it, great. I think it looks very good. I think it's really gonna pop if this home is put out in the country, maybe on private land. Okay, that's the first thing I want to point out. Second thing is I want to point out is they took the barn kind of style and they carried that on throughout the exterior accents that you're going to see all throughout the outside of the home. Again, I think that is a unique style. I think it's a very trendy style that they're doing right now in the manufactured home space. Let us know in the comments below if you're a fan of it. I think it's going to be one of those deals that is definitely going to date the house, but I think that's not necessarily a bad thing because it definitely looks very classy here. Another thing that I'm going to point out here on the exterior is you're seeing it as I'm doing my intro. We are at the show. The show opened about an hour ago, okay? People are very excited about this home by Timber Creek, okay? So we're gonna see a lot of people pop in, pop out of our shots. That's totally fine. People are excited. They wanna take a look at this home, and we are thrilled to showcase it here, okay? So this is not gonna be a one-on-one. There's gonna be a lot of chatter. I'm gonna do the best I can to speak clearly with other people talking. But again, please note that during our video tour. Next thing I wanna point out here on the entry of the video, okay, is going to be this very nicely done porch. Okay, this is not just your everyday run-of-the-mill porch that you see on a lot of other manufactured homes at the show. No. A couple things I want to point out. You have the real stone inlay. Okay, this is not faux stone. This is real stone inlay here. You've got large enough space for 2 chairs with the ottoman in the middle. Okay, and you've got the 3 big windows. I like that because it provides a ton of natural light. The other thing I really like about is this is going to be very kiddo friendly. Okay, if you have this out in the countryside, you don't have to worry about little Betty or little Susie running out. You've got this set up. It is tastefully done, and I think it definitely provides that extra protection you may need with the little kiddos, but I think it also gives a design touch as well. So that being said, let's take a look on the inside of the home, see what you guys think. I think it pops from start to finish all the way through, and it starts off really making a statement with this kitchen. Very large on the island here. They have it set up with 4 stools. I think you could definitely do 4, maybe 1 and 1 if you wanted to do that. Just have everybody pile in, maybe for an after-school snack or a board game, that type of thing. The other thing that this home really grabbed my attention with is the attention to detail all the way throughout. It's really going to be exemplified in the primary bedroom suite. But the other thing that this home definitely has is tons and tons of extra high-end finishes all the way throughout. Starting off here with the range hood. You're gonna see not your normal range hood here. It's gonna be set up. They're gonna have the trim laid over. That's gonna be a reoccurring theme here at the 2025 Biloxi, Mississippi Manufactured Home Show. A lot of your higher end models are doing that. They're not just leaving the range hood for the range hood's sake. They're definitely adding some more oomph, if you will, to that. Now they're also keeping up with the real tile backsplash. Now remember what you see here with this backsplash, guys, because this is what really grabbed my attention when we get to the primary bedroom suite. Cabinets for days, extra lights all the way throughout. Now, I think this is unique how they did it here on the back side. Okay, here's what I mean. As I pan around, you've got a kitchen kind of in 2 rooms. I don't know what I think about that. I think it's a very unique setup, and I wanted to showcase it here on the channel simply because I haven't seen anything like this yet today walking around through all these gorgeous homes. You got the extra wine cooler here. Of course, you got their sodas and Gatorades. It's going to be a hot one this afternoon, and they have their microwave built in. I like how they have it set up because it's a built-in. I just don't know what I think about having the microwave on the opposite side of the wall. Maybe I'm being too old school. Maybe I'm not opening up my mind. Maybe I should. If you think I should, let me know in the comments below. But I think that's a unique setup. I like how they have that set up here as well with the coat hooks. The reason why they're going to have the coat hooks set up is because they're going to have one of the service doors here on the far side. Having a service door coming in from the side here, got a perfect place to put your boots, put your shoes. But you also have another spot here, okay? This is going to be your business section. If you're a veteran of the channel, you're going to know I'm a huge fan of keeping the business section next to a service door. If you have a service tech come in, they don't want to trounce through your house. You don't want extra people trouncing through your house. It's a win-win for everybody. So having that set up is very nice. I also like, I think it's unique how they stage this home. Put the secondary refrigerator here. It's going to be the only time that we saw that. Again, adding to the unique features of this home here by Timber Creek with the secondary fridge. Okay, so they have the secondary fridge. They have the kitchen almost divvied up into 2 separate rooms. So definitely something to think about as we continue our tour. Next thing is we wind up in the living room. I'm a huge fan of this living room. It's probably one of the best living rooms that I've seen in a double wide here at the show so far today. The reason why I say that is because, again, you're going to have another service door here. If you wanted to, and you wanted to build this out in the country, you could put a deck, maybe a barbecue grill out there. You know, one of those types of things. I like that quite a bit. I think that's definitely forward thinking on their part. Other thing I want to point out is the very large fan that is accentuating here the tray. Now, this isn't just your normal tray. No. That would be too simple. They have it inlaid here with the designer wood all the way throughout that flows seamlessly directly into your entertainment area here. Now, a lot of times people will do, a lot of manufacturers will do an accent wall, and it's essentially just really nice wallpaper. And that's fine. Like, I'm not picking on anybody. There's different price points for everybody. Not with Timber Creek. Timber Creek, you're paying more, but you're getting so much more as far as the fit and finish. Let's take a look on this here, folks. Got the real wood mantle. Again, you're carrying over the real stone from the entryway. The designer fireplace in there. It's going to be electric, one touch. You see the vent on the top that's going to kick off heat. Okay, so if you're watching this video, you're in a cooler climate, definitely keep that up there as well as definitely an added bonus. As we come down the hallway, the surprises definitely keep coming here on this unit. Okay, we got our first guest bedroom, good size here with the walk-in closet. The hall bath, well done. I like how they have the tall vanities. Now, this is going to be made up as a 3-2. So I think with a 3-2, you can get away with the single sink. I think you're okay. I think they definitely thought ahead of time and added the extra space here. So you're not going to have the issue that I have every morning, bumping in and knocking your toothpaste down on the floor, and all of a sudden you got a bright blue foot. No, not here. No Smurf foot allowed. You're going to be good to go here. Very deep on the tub shower combo with the floating window. And then your secondary guest room here, again, very large in size. Now, I don't have the exact dimensions for this home. If you're interested in the exact dimensions, you want to contact our main contact for Timber Creek. We'll put their information at the end of the video, and they'll give you the exact size and everything. Very large walk-in closet. Big fan of that because a lot of times people, manufacturers will do these double wides and they put all their focus in on the primary bedroom suite and the kitchen. They forget about everything else. Not with this unit. Now, your primary bedroom suite, this is one of the things that really popped out to me on this home. This is a showstopper. It's probably the best one I've seen so far at the show. Queen bed, and a bulky queen bed at that. Large end tables, and still so much space on either side. Okay. Now, what really pops is this bathroom. Okay, you've watched the video long enough. I got to give you some good stuff. Here is the bathroom. I think it is a winner throughout. Tall vanity, double sink, and plenty of space in between. We're not cutting it off at the elbows. No. We've got extra space on the end. As we continue to go through here, your necessary item in a box, Big fan of that. Why? Well, number one, think about it, guys. Privacy, obviously, but secondary speaking, if you have two people trying to get to work at the same time, maybe you got the kids in the other room, getting ready for the school bus, you guys have to hurry off to work. You don't need to shut down the entire bathroom because one person needs to do their business. No. One person can do their business, the other person can keep getting ready and not stop the party. Massive closet here. I imagine they're doing a lot of the custom built-in simply because it's a show home. Okay, this is going to be an added upgrade with the open area here and the closed cabinetry here. So don't assume that this is going to come standard. A lot of times with these homes at shows like this, they are going to put all of their best items in. So that's going to definitely be a built-in. Tub and the separate shower. This is a big thing at the show this year. Everybody seems to be doing this. What I do like about this tub, okay, is we're just going to take our air freshener for this, and I'm going to show you how that this slants down. Okay, I love the slant that they use on this tub. A lot of manufacturers are putting this straight style tub. So if you or somebody in your family has a back issue, you do not want to get in there simply because it's not going to be comfortable. Not with this one. Timber Creek, I don't know where they sourced their tub from, but they did a fantastic job at getting one, okay, that looks good, it looks classy with the extra windows, but it actually is functional. So well done, Timber Creek. The shower stall is gorgeous, okay? They carried the tile, which I think is interesting. They carried the tile from the backsplash of the kitchen, okay? So that's a unique deal. I've never seen that at a home at the show yet. They carried the backsplash from the kitchen onto the master bathroom. Kind of a unique setup. Let us know if you're a fan of that or if you wish there was a different setup. The one thing I want to point out here with this shower stall, okay, this is probably going to be the tallest one that we've seen at the show so far. It's probably going to be about a 12-inch entry on that, okay? So if you or somebody in your family has problems taking stairs, okay, I know a lot of times people buy homes that we feature directly off our channel, and I just want to be totally upfront. That's a very tall step in, okay? So just be conscious of that if you have a problem with it. Now, to play devil's advocate, you don't have a ton of space, but I think you could definitely put a grab handle if you needed to. Okay, I think you definitely put a grab handle if you needed to get in and out of that shower without a whole lot of issues.
And you're so pretty in person. Thank you.
Y'all liking it down here?
So as you can see, the energy is starting to pick up. People are more and more excited about checking out the Timber Creek house. This is their showcase house for the entire show. A lot of attention that people are getting on this home, and rightfully so. This home is beautiful from start to finish. Definitely pulls out all the punches. That is for darn sure. Now I know, folks, let's get away from folks so we can finish up our video here. I know a lot of times people are looking at these homes and they're thinking, all right, what's it going to cost? All right, this is going to cost a fortune. Yeah, how much is this home going to cost? Okay, so what we said in the primary bathroom is true. This home is going to be loaded to the gills. Okay, every option they can possibly throw on this thing. This is going to be your Cadillac option. Okay, they're going to throw everything in here. All right. Now, when we're talking about pricing, we always want to stress you want to make sure that you check out our website for the most up-to-date pricing on this home and everything else. It's going to be sellmobilehome.com. We'll put it on the bottom of the screen. Now, at the time of this show, okay, the pricing that we have been allowed to release on a base model of this home, the 3-bed, 2-bath Lakewood home, coming in just over 2,000 square foot, about $130. Okay, about $130 on this. Now, they're going to have a lot of upgrades on here. So if you want to know the exact pricing on it, go ahead and give our contact for Timber Creek. We'll put them in the lower right-hand corner. Give them a holler, send them a text message. Let them know that you're interested in the home at the 2025 Biloxi, Mississippi Manufactured Home Show, the Lakewood model. You got to let him know that you saw it on our channel, the Mobile Home Dealer channel, and he will do the best he can to hook you up with a special show price discount. But you got to remember, you let him know where you saw it here first. Thank you so much for coming on this virtual tour of the Lakewood by Timber Creek. My name is Mark. You've been with the Mobile Home Dealer. And as always, folks, we'll see y'all on the next one.